Hello and welcome everyone. This is Mohammad Izamam from Saimedha Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad. Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad is providing a golden opportunity to all the Ecet 2024 and as well as Ecet 2025 students. ఎవరైతే ఫైనల్ ఇయర్ లో ఉన్నారో, ఎవరైతే థర్డ్ సెమిస్టర్ లో ఇప్పుడు చదువుతున్నారో, Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad is providing the online coaching and as well as offline coaching for it. Ranks గురించి చెప్పాలంటే Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad లో every single time, every single year we have proven that maximum ranks in all the branches EC, EEE, mechanical, civil and computer science లో top 5 branches లో state first rank తో పాటు maximum ranks in top 10 and top 50 లో కూడా maximum ranks are there. In this video lecture series in the YouTube, we are going to be updating every single day for all the branches subject wise and as well as topic wise. Previous Ecet examination questions will be explained by expert faculties. My dear students, gurtu pettukondi, only previous year competitive examination questions korake separate course untadi, pay cheyalsi untadi baita market lo, kani Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad lo free of cost we are providing that series guys in this very YouTube channel. So those who have not subscribed the channel, subscribe now and press the bell icon to be notified for the further more updates. Every day subject wise, topic wise, previous Ecet examination questions with which you can understand the level of teaching, the expertise which is there in the Saimedha Koti, Hyderabad. So my dear students, what are you waiting for? Start watching all the video series in this YouTube channel. At the end of the video, I'll be coming back to give you a surprise for all the Ecet 2024 and Ecet 2025 aspirants. So share this video as much as possible for all the final year students and third semester students. Now let's start the video.
Now see the 12th question here. If the bearing of the line AB is 15 degrees 40 minutes and the angle ABC is 120 degrees 10 minutes, then the bearing of the line CB will be dash. So here the given AB, so this is A and B, so somewhere the B was given here. A, B was given here. So this is 15 degrees 40 minutes, 15 degrees 40 minutes, so that do, this is A, this is B, okay. So this is also 15 degrees 40 minutes. And now he is saying like angle ABC is 120 degrees 10 minutes, angle ABC 120, in a sense this is 90 degrees, okay. So 90 plus 15, this is 105 degrees 40 minutes, so which is not 120, that means here this will be lying in the very first quadrant, so C will be coming somewhere here. And now this is the point that is given, ABC, okay, because this is now total, this total interior angle is 120 degrees 10 minutes. Now the question here is the bearing of the line CB. So he is asking us to find out the bearing of the line CB. So this is the bearing he is asking. So obviously it have to increase more than 180, but no options are there here more than 180. So there is some mistake with the question. There is some problem. There is some wrong values that is entered in the question here. Because here if you find out the whole circle bearing here, if you see here, if you see this figure, obviously the answer will be coming greater than 180 here, okay, because you can see here the angle is crossing this 180 and it is moving towards this third quadrant. So obviously the answer will be greater than 180, but the no options are greater than 180 there. No options are greater than 180, so we can't like this. There is some mistake. There is an erroneous data here, okay. So moving for the next question. If the magnetic bearing of a line is south 48 degrees 40 minutes east and the magnetic declination at pace is 4 degrees 10 minutes east, the true bearing of the line is dash. So here the magnetic bearing was given as south 48 degrees 40 minutes east, okay. Magnetic bearing have to be taken only with respect to magnetic meridian. This is the important point that you have to remember. Magnetic bearings are taken with respect to magnetic meridians, and the declination was given at that place as 4 degrees 10 minutes east. So if you draw this figure here, now the declination was given here as 4 degrees 10 minutes, 4 degrees 10 minutes east, okay. This is a magnetic declination, right, okay. So now if you observe here, this is a true north and this is a magnetic north, okay. So magnetic north is nothing but the magnetic meridian and given is a magnetic bearing, so the value have to be taken with respect to this one. The value have to be taken with respect to this one only, 4 degrees 10 minutes east, okay. Now he said that the value is lying in between south and east, so the value will be lying in between south and east, so this is magnetic south and it will be somewhere east, somewhere will be towards this direction. So the given value is something here like this, magnetic bearing, right. So this is the value that is given here, 48 degrees 40 minutes, it is lying towards east because this is east, right, it is lying towards east, fine. So now the point is here the true bearing of the line is dash. So he is asking us to find out the true bearing of the line. And if you observe the options here, all the options are in between south, all the options were starting from south. So he is asking true bearing, so true bearing have to be taken with respect to true meridian. So this is the value he is asking, okay. So 48 degrees 40 minutes minus 4 degrees 10 minutes. If you observe here, this is 30 and this is 48 minus 4, this is 44. So 44 degrees 30 minutes, 44 degrees 30 minutes. So two options are there here, 44 degrees 30 minutes, and we have to check whether this line is lying in which quadrant. This line is lying in between south and east, so the answer will be south 44 degrees 30 minutes east. South 44 degrees 30 minutes east will be the correct answer for this question. The only thing is here, first of all, we need to draw down the diagram so that easily we will be able to solve any kind of question in compass surveying. Which of the following is the permanent adjustment of a compass? So balancing the needle is a permanent adjustment of compass, because focusing the prism, centering, leveling, all these are the temporary adjustments. So this is temporary adjustment, this is temporary adjustment, this is temporary adjustment. Now what are the temporary adjustments? Temporary adjustments are nothing but setting, centering, leveling and focusing, leveling and focusing. So you can see here, focusing the prism, this is a temporary adjustment, leveling the prism, this is temporary adjustment, centering, this is temporary adjustment. The only thing here that is balancing the needle will be the correct answer for this question. Okay. Moving further, horizontal angle between a true meridian and a magnetic meridian. Already we have discussed this multiple times. The horizontal angle between true meridian and a magnetic meridian is nothing but declination, magnetic declination. Okay, dip is a vertical angle, azimuth is a bearing that have to be taken only with respect to north, it's a small angle, bearing is an angle taken with respect to any meridian. What is the whole circle bearing of a line if the reduced bearing is south 45 west? So the reduced bearing was given in between south and west quadrants, so this is south and this is west. So the given bearing is something like 45 degrees here. Okay, now he is asking us to find the whole circle bearing of this. So we are supposed to find out the whole circle bearing, because whole circle bearing have to be taken with respect to north. So this is the angle that he is asking here. So this is 180 plus 45. We can see here this is 180 degrees up to here, and this is additional angle is 45 degrees. So 180 plus 45, this is 225. 18 plus 4 40, 22, 22 plus 5, 225. Okay, so clearly this is 225 degrees. Very simple answer. Okay, so moving further. The horizontal angle between a true meridian and a line is, see again, already we have discussed this question. True meridian and a line is nothing but azimuth, because horizontal angle, dip is a vertical angle, magnetic bearing have to be taken with respect to magnetic north, declination is between true meridian and a magnetic meridian, but he only mentioned the true meridian here, no magnetic meridian was mentioned, so the answer here is azimuth. Isogonic line passes through the points of same declination, because zero declination it is agonic. Okay, other than zero declination, if you take any other lines or any other points with same declination, we can call it as isogonic. So equal declination, it is not zero declination, because zero declination is agonic. Zero declination is agonic. Equal dip, no, dips are the clinic, dips isoclinic or aclinic, zero dip or equal dip, aclinic or isoclinic. Okay, so the correct answer for this is equal declination. Moving forward, if the whole circle bearing is 287 degrees 30 minutes, then its reduced bearing will be dash. So given bearing is 287 degrees 30 minutes, obviously. So the given bearing is 287 degrees 30 minutes, obviously it will be lying in the fourth quadrant. So this is the given bearing here, 287 degrees 30 minutes. Now we are supposed to find out this angle, so we can simply subtract from 360 degrees. So 360 degrees, I will be writing it as 359 degrees 60 minutes minus 287 degrees 30 minutes. So 60 minus 30, this is 30, 9 minus 7, this is 2 degrees, 15 minus 8, 8 minus 15, so 8 at 16, so 7 plus 8, 15, right? Yeah, 72 degrees 30 minutes. It is lying in between north and west. It is lying in between north and west, 72 degrees 30 minutes. It is not between south and east, it is not between south and west, it is not north and west. Okay, the answer here is 72 degrees 30 minutes north and west. Simple question. Okay, the only thing is here, first of all, we have to take care of drawing a figure, right? If the magnetic bearing of a line is south 40 degrees 40 minutes east and the declination at that point is 4 degrees 10 minutes east, the true bearing of a line is, I think we have already solved this kind of question, right? Okay, so again, this was repeated in AP Ecet 2016. So the given bearing is the magnetic bearing. So magnetic bearing have to be taken only with respect to magnetic north. Okay, so this is a declination. The given declination is 4 degrees 10 minutes towards east. This is north. This is south, right? So when it is 4 degrees 10 minutes, this also will be a 4 degrees 10 minutes. 4 degrees 10 minutes, and it was the given bearing is a magnetic bearing. So magnetic bearing have to be taken with respect to magnetic north. Okay, this is magnetic south. Okay, so the given angle is between south and east. So I will be taking this angle here. This is the given angle, 48 degrees 40 minutes. Now this is a question he is asking. This question he is asking. Already we have solved this question. 48 degrees 40 minutes minus 4 degrees 10 minutes. 48 degrees 40 minutes minus 4 degrees 10 minutes. So this is 40 minus 10, 30. This is 4 degrees, 44 degrees 30 minutes. The 44 degrees 30 minutes, it is lying in between south and east. So southeast, so southeast, so south. 44 degrees 30 minutes east, 44 degrees 30 minutes east. Okay, a repeated question. Fine. Now the following bearings are observed bearings of a traverse A, B, C, D, E, A. So a closed traverse was given here with a compass. Now we are supposed to find out the stations free from the local attractions. Now when the stations are not free from local attractions, the difference between a forebearing and back bearing will be plus or minus 180. So we have to check whether the given forebearing and back bearing difference is 180 or not. So you can see here the difference in between 195 degrees and 113 degrees. So obviously this is not equals to 180. 3930, 3930 is this is also not equals to 180. 22 degrees, this is also not equals to 180. 242 degrees 45, 62 45, yes, this seems to be 8, 6, 14, this is equals to 180. This is not equals to 180. So only two stations are free from local attractions. You can see D and E are free from local attractions. Okay, so when these are free from local attractions, we are going to get the difference as 180. So you can see here the difference in between these two readings is 180. That do mean that the stations of D and E are free from the local attraction. So D and E will be the correct answer. So very simple here, where there is no local attraction, okay, the local attraction that will be causing because of the high current lines or because of working upon an iron ores, okay, or having some kind of materials that will be attracting the magnetic needle. Okay, so these will lead to something like error. Okay, error that is caused due to the local attraction. Okay, so when there is no local attraction at all, then the forebearing and backbearing difference have to be plus or minus 180. So you can see here the difference is here minus 180. Okay, so we can take here this, not this one, yeah, this one, right? Yeah. So this is 180. So the stations D and E are free from local attraction. Fine. The angle between the line and the meridian measured clockwise from the meridian. So here he said the angle between the line and the meridian, that bearing have to be taken only from with respect to north. The angle between the line and the meridian measured clockwise from the meridian is called dash bearing of a line. So nothing but whole circle bearing of a line, because true bearing have to be taken with respect to true meridian, but he nowhere mentioned a true meridian here. Okay, no, there is nothing called quarter circle and there is nothing called half circle. Okay, so the angle between the line and the meridian measured clockwise from the meridian is called whole circle bearing of the line. Whole circle bearing of the line, because whole circle bearing of the line have to be taken with respect to the meridian and we have to move in only clockwise direction. Right? Moving further, the graphical method of adjustment of a closed compass traverse is known as the dash method. So generally here, whenever we are working out with traversing, so traversing is a process of obtaining a series of network of lines. Okay, so here we are going to have a network of series of lines. Okay, and by using those network of series of lines, we are either going to obtain the alignments or we are going to have a closed traverse so that we will be able to find out the area from it. So whenever we are trying to obtain a traverse here, after the formation of traverse, if you want to find out the areas, we can find out the areas. Okay, but if there is any local attraction here, because of the local attraction, there will be the wrong values coming into, that means the answers will be coming wrong, the readings that we are taking will be wrong. To cover that or to correct that wrong values, we have to use some rules, okay, to correct the northing, easting, westing and southings. We need to take a rule called as Bowditch rule. So it is not only the Bowditch rule, we can also take one more rule called as transit rule. So rules that is used to correct the bearings. So one is the Bowditch rule and the second is transit rule. Okay, it is not any Samuel or it's not any Greenwich or it's not any azimuth. The correct answer for this question is Bowditch, because Bowditch is a method, or Bowditch rule is a rule that is used to correct the easting, northing, southing and westings. Likewise Bowditch, we are also having one more rule, that is transit rule, and these two rules are used to apply the corrections for latitudes and departures. Okay, so graphical method of adjustment. So adjustment will be carried only with two methods. Okay, only two methods. They are Bowditch rule and transit rule. Bowditch rule and a transit rule. So only two rules are there, Bowditch rule and transit rule. Fine. The magnetic bearing of line AB was not 59 degrees 30 minutes. It's towards which direction? Is it towards west or is it towards east? So the magnetic bearing of the line AB was given here as north, 59 degrees 30 minutes east, I think, if so. when the declination was 4 degrees 10 minutes east, if the present declination is 3 degrees west, the whole circle bearing of the line is dash. So now see here, the given bearing is north 59 degrees 30 minutes when the declination was 4 degrees 10 minutes. When the declination was, the given is magnetic bearing, right? So I have taken as a whole circle bearing. So first of all, we will be dividing this question into two parts, the old area and the present area, because he said present declination. So this is the old declination, this is the old declination, this is the present declination. Okay, so now fine. Now the given, the old declination is 4 degrees 10 minutes east, so this is 4 degrees 10 minutes east, it is lying towards east. Okay, and the given bearing is a magnetic bearing which is lying in between north and east. So this is north, magnetic north, so magnetic bearings have to be taken only with respect to magnetic north. So this is the given bearing here, 59 degrees 30 minutes, it is lying towards east. If the present declination is 3 degrees west, if the present declination is 3 degrees west, okay, so present declination I will be drawing with different ink. If the present declination is 3 degrees west, fine. Now what is the whole circle bearing of the line? So this is the so the last line that is drawn here. So now this is the value that he is asking here. This is north. So whole circle bearing have to be taken only with respect to north. Whole circle bearings have to be taken only with respect to north. So the correct answer here. So this is not east. The guess we have made because of that erroneous data in the question. So this is not east, this is west. So this is west. North 59 degrees 30 minutes west. Then only we will be able to get this these answers, these options. Okay. So fine. So the given magnetic bearing of the line AB was given here as 59 degrees. What 59 degrees? North 59 degrees 30 minutes west. Okay. So magnetic bearings have to be taken with respect to magnetic north. This is the magnetic north, 59 degrees 30 minutes. So this is the bearing that is given here, 59 degrees 30 minutes. Okay, fine. Now if the present declination is 3 degrees west, if the present declination is 3 degrees west, so this is the present declination which is of 3 degrees west. Okay. Now what is that I am supposed to find out? I am supposed to find out this angle. I am supposed to find out this angle. I am supposed to find out that angle. Why? Because in the present situation here, see the last in the, see this is old data, this is old data, okay, and this is old data, this is present data, this is present data. So with respect to this last old line, we have to find out the present data. Okay. So if you see here, if you solve this, 59 degrees 30 minutes, if you see here, this is totally 59 degrees 30 minutes. So from this 59 degrees 30 minutes, if I add these two, 59 degrees 30 minutes minus 4 degrees 10 minutes plus 3 degrees, if you solve this, 59 degrees 30 minutes minus, this is 7 degrees 10 minutes, the answer comes out to be here, this is 59 minus 7, this is 52 degrees 20 minutes. So this value will be 52 degrees 20 minutes, right? So I need to find out the whole circle bearing. So this comes out to be from 359 60 minus 52 20. So this is 40 and this is 7. This is 307 degrees 40 minutes. 307 degrees 40 minutes will be the correct answer for this question. Okay. So only the thing is here we need to differentiate in between old data and the present data. So if you are able to differentiate in between old data and present data from this figure, you will be easily able to answer the question. So the answer is here 307 degrees 40 minutes. So going for the next question. The local mean time at a place in a longitude is not 90 degrees 40 minutes east, and the standard time is 6 hours, and the 6 hours and the minutes was not given. So again here the erroneous data. So here the minutes were missing here, and the standard meridian being 8 degrees 22 minutes east is. So here there is missing data. We will come back with the question after this getting clarified. The 25th question, the missing data. The four bearings of the sides of a triangle AB, BC, CA are 40 degrees, 60 degrees and 120 degrees respectively. The triangle is, so if you see here, the four bearings were given here of a triangle AB, BC, CA. So this is AB. So this I will be calling it as 40 degrees because that is the bearing that is given. So fine. Now the second one BC is 160, obviously second quadrant 160. Okay, so this is the third value is 280. So somewhere here after 270, 280, so it will be coming here like this. It will be coming here like this. Okay, so we have to find out whether what kind of triangle is this, whether this is a right angle triangle or equilateral triangle or isosceles or obtuse angle triangle. So if this is 40 degrees here, okay, if you see here the remained angle will be 40, this is the remained angle will be 50, 50, see this is 60, okay fine. So if this is 40, this will also will be 40, right? So this is 160, 160, so 180 minus 160, the value comes out to be this is 20, so this is 60 degrees here, this is 60 degrees here, fine. So this one way we got 60 degrees, fine. Okay, so here you can see the given angle is 280, so the remained value will be of 10 degrees here, so this value will be of 10 degrees, so 40 plus 10, this is 50, okay, 50 minus this is total 90 degrees, right? I will be drawing the figure more clearly so that you will be able to have a clear idea, clear picture. I think the answer will be coming out to be an equilateral triangle here, because I think the 60, 60, 60 will be coming here. So let us be more clear. Yeah, so this is A, and I'll copy this one so that it is easy for me. So let it be, because it will take some time to solve this, to do all this work. Yeah. So this is the very first quadrant. I will be calling this quadrant as A, and from this A I will be taking one more line here. So here the first bearing was given here as 40 degrees, so this is 40 degrees here, this is 40 degrees in the very first quadrant, fine, okay, and BC is 160, so this is A, this is B, this is B, and BC is 160, 160 means obviously it will be lying in the second quadrant, so this is somewhere here 160. Yeah, so this is 160, 160 degrees, and here this is 280, this is 280 here, too difficult to draw according to the values, so fine. However, this is 280, right, 280 degrees, this is 160 degrees. Okay, so 280 in a sense it is crossing, 280 in a sense it will be crossing here like this, okay, 280 in a sense it will be crossing here like this, so this is 80, 280 in a sense 10 degrees will be coming here, so this also, this value will be coming out to be 10 degrees, okay, because see here, again I need to draw, this is 40, this is 160, okay, 160, and see here this value comes out to be 10 degrees, a small angle that will be coming out to be 10 degrees. Why? Because this total angle is 280, which is of 270 plus 10 degrees. So if this is 10 degrees, obviously this also angle, this smaller angle will be of, because alternate angles, right? So yeah, you can see here, okay, leave it like this, 280 degrees. So this is 160, this is 20, and this is again 40, this comes out to be 60 degrees here, fine. So if you take any other angles, if this is 20, okay, this angle also will be of 20 degrees, Okay, so already here we are having 10 lesser, okay, that means 10 higher. So this is completely 90 degrees. So in 90, if I subtract 30, so again here I will be coming 60. Okay, so when two angles are 60, this also will be 60. So this will be an equilateral triangle. Again, once again, if you see here, this is 40 and this also will be 40. This is not 40. This is 40. Okay, and this is 20. Okay, so here this is 10 degrees more. If this is 20, this also will be 20. So 20 plus 10, 30. So if it is 30, the remaining angle will be of 60 degrees plus, because 60 plus 30 will be 90. So obviously the third angle will be, because the summation of interior angles of a triangle will be 180. So 60, 60, 60. So the answer will be of an equilateral triangle. So the point is that we have to take care, like we have to carefully draw down the figure so that it is easy for us to answer. Okay, moving for the next question. The true bearing of a line is south 25 degrees 20 minutes east. If the declination is 5 degrees 40 minutes east, then the magnetic bearing is dash. Again, so the true bearing was given here. So this is the true meridian, true north, right? So the magnetic bearing, so the declination was given here as 5 degrees 40 minutes. 5 degrees 40 minutes it is lying towards east. So the given is true bearing. The true bearing is lying between south and east. The true bearing is lying between south and east. So this is magnetic north. This is true south. This is magnetic south. Okay, so the given bearing is true. True bearings have to be taken with respect to only true meridians. South 25 degrees 20 minutes east. So if you see this is the value that he has given, 25 degrees 20 minutes. Now he is asking us to find out the magnetic bearing. Magnetic bearing have to be taken with respect to magnetic meridian. So if this is 5 degrees 40 minutes, this also will be 5 degrees 40 minutes. So if you add simply both, then you will be easily able to get that answer. 25 degrees 20 minutes plus 5 degrees 40 minutes. So the answer comes out to be here 60 minutes, and this is 550, this is 330. So the answer comes out to be 30 degrees 60 minutes, which is 31 degrees, and this 31 degrees is lying between south and east. So south 31 degrees east, south 31 degrees east. Okay, so moving for the next question. If the whole circle bearing of a line is 150 degrees, then the back bearing of a line in quadrantal bearing system is dash. So he has given the bearing in terms of whole circle bearing, and he is asking the answer in terms of reduced bearing system. So fine. So the given bearing is the whole circle bearing of a line is AB 50 degrees and the back bearing of the line. So fine. So the given bearing is 150 degrees, which lies in the second quadrant. So this is 150 degrees, which is lying in the second quadrant. Now he is asking us to find out. Back bearing of this line. So he is asking us to find out the back bearing. So I will be assuming this line as a 4 bearing. So back bearing here will be found out this. This is only the back bearing of that value. Okay. So this is totally. If this is 150. Okay, the remaining value will be 30 degrees, right? Because this total angle is 180 degrees. So when this is 30, this also will be of 30 degrees, right? So this is the back. See here, if you observe this question carefully, this is 150. So this is 30 degrees, right? 30 degrees. But if you observe here, this 30 is equals to this 30, right? Because alternate, that is opposite alternate angles, okay? And this 30 is lying in between north and west. Okay, if this is 4 bearing, obviously this will be the back bearing. So that is what the question is asking. So back bearing will be in between north and west. North 30 west will be the answer. Simple question, right? Moving further. If the observed bearings of a traverse are given below, few bearings were given. So the stations that are mostly likely to be affected by the local station is dash. Local attraction is dash. So first of all, find out what are all the stations that are affected by the local attraction. So how we will be able to justify that? The only simple point is here, we have to find out the difference in between 4 bearings and back bearings. So if you observe here, 30, 30, 0. So this is again 140, that is 180 plus 45, this is 225, right? 8 to 225. So this is equals to 180, the difference is equals to 180, 320, 40. 14, 18 plus 14, this is 32. So this is equals to 180 degrees. So this is not equals to 180. This is not equals to 180, right? Okay. So here B, C and C, D, here two stations are the two lines are there, which are the 4 bearing and back bearing difference, which you are not going to get 180 degrees. But the point is here, when the 4 bearing and back bearing difference of AB is 180, or the 4 bearing and back bearing difference of DE is equals to 180, that do mean that all the readings that are taken from D are correct and E are correct. So you can see here D are correct. You can see here no E station is there, so this is not a closure traverse, so fine. So A is correct, B is correct, so here B also will be correct. The only station that is affected here is C. The only station that is affected here is C. Okay, why? Because if you see here, the forebearing and backbearing difference from a line is coming out to be 180. That do mean that there is no error in that line. So here in this line AB are there, so AB values are correct. Okay, so here B is correct. Okay, and DE the difference is coming out to be 180, so DE are correct, so here D is also correct. So the only position where the mistake is, where this error coming into picture is the C. So C value will be the correct answer for this question. Okay, moving further. The bearing south 25 west means south 25 west means southwest. South 25 west means this is a value that we need to find out. So this is 180 degrees plus 25. So this comes out to be 5, 8, 10. This is 205 degrees. 205 degrees will be the correct answer. That means nothing but whole circle bearing. Okay, very simple. He is asking us to find out. He is asking us to find out the whole circle bearing. Okay, if the forebearing of AB is 60 degrees and that of BC is 130 degrees and angle at B is dash. If the forebearing of AB is 60 degrees, fine, this is 60 degrees. And that of BC is 130 degrees, 130, fine. So this is 130 degrees. I am joining this. This is C, this is A, this is B. Fine. The angle at B is dash. The angle at B. So I think he is asking us. There is no particular question like whether it's an interior angle or exterior angle or included angle. Okay, but he is asking us to find out only the angle here. So I think that might be an interior angle. So if this is 60, this is 30. If this is 130, this is 50. So 50 plus 30, this is 90 degrees. 5, 6, 7, 8, 180 degrees. This is 90 degrees. 130, 60, 7, 8, 9. Then the angle at B. Angle at B will be 90 degrees, but 90 degrees is not there in the options. 190. Angle at B. So the answer have to be 90 degrees. Sorry, 80 degrees. This is 80, right? This is 80. Let me check this once again. So the forebearing AB is 60. Forebearing AB is 60. So again this is BC, this is B and this is C. Okay. So when the forebearing is 60, obviously this value will be of this is 60. This is also 60, and he said this is 130. This is 130. So if this is 130, this is 30. Sorry, this is not 30. This is 50. 5 plus 6, this is 110. Sorry, 110 degrees will be the correct answer. 110 degrees will be the correct answer for this question, right? Okay. Yeah. Moving further, the horizontal angle between the true meridian and the magnetic meridian is declination, magnetic declination. Simple answer. The following bearings are observed with the traversing with the compass whose stations are affected by local attraction. Which stations are affected by the local attraction? So very simple here. The difference in between forebearing and backbearing have to be 180. Okay. So that's the thing we have to cross check here. Okay, where we are going to get 180. So obviously we are not going to get 180 here. Here also we are not going to get 180 here. Here also we are not going to get 180 here. The only point where we are going to get is 180 is, so this is 80, sorry 180 plus 80, this comes out to be 260. So this here the difference is coming out to be 180. So this line AB is correct. Okay, so this AB is not having any local attraction. So that's why we got the difference here as 180. So here you can see which stations are affected by local attraction. So here B is not affected by local attraction. B, because see here AB is having the difference of 180, that do mean that the readings that we are taking from AB are correct. So B is correct, A is correct, and again no difference here. This is not equals to 180, this is not equals to 180, this is not equals to 180. So D is affected, D is affected, C is affected, C is affected. So C and D are affected. C and D are affected will be the correct answer for this question. Simple question, right?
So my dear students, for Ecet 2024 and Ecet 2025, Saimedha Koti Hyderabad is providing maximum concessions in this very week. Offline students gavachu, online students gavachu, online plus offline students gavachu, morning batches, evening batches, day batches, full day batches, online courses with materials gurinchi Saimedha Koti Hyderabad in this very week, guys. In this very week only we are providing the maximum concessions. Concessions evaithe unnayo, concessions ఏ విధంగా ఉంటది, batches ఏ విధంగా ఉంటాయి, ఉంటుంది విత్ మెటీరియల్స్ వితౌట్ మెటీరియల్ ఆన్లైన్ కోచింగ్ టోటల్ మీకు ఏ డౌట్ ఉన్నా సరే ఆ కన్సెషన్స్ మాక్సిమం ఏమున్నాయి అంటే మనకు మొబైల్ నంబర్స్ ఇక్కడ స్క్రోలింగ్లో ఆల్రెడీ ఇవ్వడం జరిగింది. సో స్క్రోలింగ్ అవుతున్న మొబైల్ నంబర్స్కి కాంటాక్ట్ చేయండి అండ్ జాయిన్ ఇన్ ద సాయిమేధ కోటి హైదరాబాద్ as soon as possible. Don't miss this opportunity of getting the maximum concessions, guys. Thank you very much. In this video series, every single day we are going to be updating subject wise, topic wise, previous Ecet examination questions. I wish you all the best. This is Mohammad Inzamam signing off.